My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your white haha Joker, man. And today we're going to be going over my thoughts and opinions on Madden 24 all the way up until Season 4. Now, this video is going to be, I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. We're only going to touch on like a few key points because as it is, man, to nitpick little things when it comes to EA, when it comes to this game, is just, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? AKA X Factors, angry run stuff, you know what I'm saying, drop picks, these things are not going to change. So it is what it is, but I am going to harp on certain points that can change for sure. 100% could change, you know what I'm saying, or at least 100% they should change. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We're going to start with talking about Season 4, and then we're going to get into a gameplay issue, right? So Season 4 as it is, man, we already know with the title updates and stuff like that, O linemen able to decrease D linemen's stamina and stuff like that. They have since took that out. Pretty much everybody has infinite stamina. They took stamina pretty much out the game, so you can hurry up a bunch of times if you want to. It's not gonna be an issue, you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's a fix that they need to work on and things of that nature, but once again, harping a little bit on gameplay, is essentially the A-gap blitz is still in the game, obviously, and they have said that they fixed it from the last season. So, you know, we'll get into that soon. But as far as Season 4 in its totality, when it comes to certain things dealing with Season 4, it's going to obviously be the key points, which is the season passes, right? So once again, the one thing that they did this year is that they tried early on in the seasons to make MUT champs more comp, right? So as we know, go to the objectives, we already know this, right? The MUT champs wins, they give you more incentive to win MUT champs games. You win 20 MUT champs games, you get 135 comp pass tokens or whatever for your competitive pass. But what are you getting for doing this? What are you earning for trying to get 20 wins, essentially? Well, you go over to the rewards, and certain things are still the same things that we've had complaints from the last season, which is 2 legend packs. Now, once again, if you guys know, if your luck is anything like mine, these packs, the touchdown packs, legend packs, midfield packs, red zone packs, all the packs in the world, these things aren't good. Why? Because you are not guaranteed anything. You have to depend on luck to essentially get anything. And whatever you don't get, whether it's, you know, right now it's a 94, 95 LTDs, even if it's a 91 to a 92 to a 93, because 91s you can use at least to in sets for the playoff players to get 94s. So a bare minimum you can at least get that, but as it is, most of the times we don't even get that. You know what I'm saying? So it essentially goes into training, and then we try to re-roll it. We try to get lucky once again, and the training re-rolls and come up with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So as it is, your guaranteed packs that really don't amount to nothing. Tommy DeVito? Seriously? This quarterback doesn't even get set feet lead. And we've already got a quarterback in the game that gets past the elite. So, and he's a 93 overall. So there's not really much to really talk about that. And obviously the next player is, I believe, a DB, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a Caleb Evans. Like,
Who?
I didn't even know who this dude was. I had to look him up, bro. And a corner, you know, 6'2", you know what I'm saying? But once again, a 94 overall corner. By the time you hit level 48, we're already getting DBs that are specifically corners that are already 95 overall. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you get to level 48, I'm sure we're going to have some more DBs that are at 95 overall. Who knows? Possibly 96. You know what I'm saying? So how important is this card going to be for you? Unless you're running a Vikings theme team, it's not going to really amount to much. You know what I'm saying? So as far as guarantee, when it comes to the comp pass, you're essentially guaranteed 2 players, which, be honest, unless they're going for a theme team, they're not really worth a damn. And you're guaranteed coins and XP. That is what you are guaranteed, because you're not guaranteed anything out of the packs. You know what I'm saying? Now, once again, coins, went ahead and did the math real quick. It ranges to about 385K. If you want to round up, 400K. Okay? If you feel free to round up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do get lucky and you pull something out of packs or whatever the case is. Right? So we're talking about 500K total for the whole comp pass. If you complete the whole comp pass, you're getting 500. You're getting 400K. 385K, we rounded 400K. You know what I'm saying? That is what you're guaranteed for completing the whole comp pass. And obviously, like I said, you're guaranteed an XP. Now, 400K, let's just say for the sake of argument, right? Somehow you were able to complete the comp pass today as of right now. If you were to do that, 400K will essentially get you, right, off rip, Bryce Huff. I haven't seen anybody use this card, right? Derek Thomas, which, not bad. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees, haven't even seen anybody use this. Christian Baltimore, my homeboy Madden Beast uses him. Obviously a good card, 320K. Terrell Suggs, I've seen people use him, 372K. Roughly around the 300K mark. So you're guaranteed by finishing the comp pass, if you were to finish it today, you are bare minimum guaranteed one card. That is it. Now, granted, I'm not filtering by, team of the week or whatever specifically. So this Brian Huff, there might be a cheaper version of him. There might be a little bit of a cheaper version of Derek Thomas, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's not going to be 200K for a 94. So 400K, once again, you are guaranteed one card. One. If you were to complete the comp pass today. That is it. Now, to me, that's not worth. You know what I'm saying? It just isn't. And once again, XP. So, you are guaranteed XP. And what does that XP go towards? Well, go towards your season pass, which will essentially get you, let's see, go to the rewards. And coin-wise, once again, did the math for you guys already. You're roughly around 285K if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check real quick just to make sure that I'm not tripping or, giving the wrong number out. So you're guaranteed 245K. Sorry. So 245K is what you are guaranteed if you complete the entirety of the season pass. Everything. Now, once again, season pass might be a little bit more worth. Now, Ray Lewis, usable card. Ty Law, theme team wise, he might be usable for a short time. Chris Jones could be usable. You got Jerry Rice in here somewheres. That could be usable for me. But once again, as good as Jerry Rice might be at a 95 overall, if you had the option, are you taking Jerry Rice over, let's say, Calvin Johnson, a.k.a.? Are you going to... We already know Harold Carmichael is going to get a receiver card at some point in time. Are you going to take this Jerry Rice over Harold Carmichael? You know what I'm saying? Now, it being a free card is nice. You know what I'm saying? But value-wise, once again, you get Ray Lewis at the end of the whole thing. Jerry Rice will be usable. Chris Jones might have some use for you, but not for too long. You know what I'm saying? Because we are going to get... Because I know for the Raiders theme team, I'm going to get a Warren Sapp eventually. Upgrade. When? Who knows? But we got to get one eventually. So Chris Jones won't even be on the team for very long. So I'm guaranteed, at least for myself, Ray Lewis and Jerry Rice. Outside of that, I wouldn't be using any of this. Between the Season 4 upgrades, Joe Montana's not useful at all. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather rock Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? Derek Carr is not even the best quarterback in the game. I will take Derek Carr over Joe Montana. It's just that simple. Ty Law, he's not going to be usable to a certain point. And Chris Jones, like I said, eventually we'll get a Warren Sapp. He's not going to be usable to a certain point. So, as it is right now, the only two players that would stay on my team, as far as me playing MUT Champs or giving you guys gameplay, will be Jerry Rice and Ray Lewis. Now, once again, this might not factor in for some of you that might be no money spent. Chris Jones might stay on your team for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I would hope God you don't need Joe Montana, but Ty Law will stay on your team for some time. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to rock fillers or whatever the case is. But once again, those players are what you are guaranteed. Coin wise, what you are guaranteed is 245K, which we've already went over. You damn near get about 400K from the comp pass, and we already know what you can get from that. So 245K ain't gonna do nothing for you. Now, keep in mind too, let's say if you were to complete everything in its totality, you're looking at 630K. Okay, so 630K could get you something, but keep in mind this is over the course of an entire, 36 days is how long the season passes up for. So is this any kind of worth 600K? Me personally, I don't think so. So the fact of the matter is, you trying to compete in a sports game, be any kind of competitive in a sports game. I know that's a crazy thought, but it is a sports game and there needs to be some level of competitiveness. Now, the fact of the matter is that playing MUT Champs, if you're not guaranteed anything except dog shit pack luck, 2 players that won't be on your team for very long, and season XP, well, how much worth is that? How much worth is that to you? How much is your putting your time and effort into MUT Champs really going to be worth it? Keep in mind, you can play solo battles, but to me, solo battles is just as boring. I would never. I did solo battles one time, ain't never doing that again. This year, I don't care what's in. I don't care if it's a raider in the comp pass. I refuse to do solo battles because it's boring. And if you guys remember, there was a point in time where solo battles, right, were giving you more comp tokens than playing head to head. Playing against a CPU was giving you more rewards, or more of a reward for comp pass tokens than playing against an actual person. Now, that tells me for sure that EA knows. EA is not stupid. They know, and they told us this was going to be a make or break year for them, right? And they probably already knew that taking out coin rewards from solo battles, nobody was going to play solo battles, which is why they made solo battles the second most important thing in a comp pass, with playing or weekend league, MUT Champs, whatever you want to call it, up top, and then playing head-to-head games last, because they knew nobody was going to touch solo battles. Now that coin rewards weren't in it, but if there was any point in the year for you to say that playing MUT is pay to win, it's definitely this year, because there's no possible way of you earning coins in this game this year that will have you be any kind of comp. And on top of that, there's not really much of a reason to be comp this year. You have to buy packs in order to, I want to keep this in mind too. I'm at 932K. There was, 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, right? We had Amari Cooper gameplay, and about a week or so after, we ended up getting Derek Carr. I pulled, and I need to keep this in mind, I pulled every single Team of the Week pack, coin pack, that there was to offer. Now, once again, Team of the Week is not in anymore, so I can't really show this off. But if you could imagine, it's roughly around what AKA Cruise Packs was going for. I think it was like 70K for every pack. And I believe there was like 10 packs. So I spent 700K trying to, because keep in mind, Amari Cooper and Derek Carr are both LTDs. So, try to pull them. I didn't get anything. And when I mean nothing, I pulled 1 or 2 91 overalls that I could have used for sets for the playoffs. Outside of that, everything else was training. And we already know what these training packs are worth in this game, and it ain't much. And my pack luck was absolute dog crap on trying to pull specific team of the week packs and couldn't really pull anything, to get random packs out of doing the training variety packs, I'm definitely not getting anything. So, but I put money on it. If I were to buy $100 bundle, I could have gotten what I wanted easily. I'm sure of it. But that's what it is, though, right? That's what it would take in order for you to keep a team comp in this year's Madden, buying packs. And to me, that is what the issue is, because I don't have an option, or much of an option, to accumulate coins if I want to just buy packs that I want, just with coin packs. EA doesn't want you doing that. They want you buying packs because why? They know it's a make or break year. Whoever is running the game this year needs that spreadsheet. And on that spreadsheet, they get to show whoever's in charge of them keeping a job. They get to show them, hey, look, this is what our packs, whatever, for people buying our packs, this is what that number is compared to last year. Why? Because last year and the year before, well, especially the year before last, when they still had Weekend League, I'm sure their pack, people buying packs, was way less than what it is this year. Why? Because Weekend League is not in the game. You can't just get 15, 16, 18 wins in Weekend League, get a bunch of coins, and get the player you want, and then you're good to go. No, not this year. This year, you want to get the card that you want, you better get lucky. If you're not buying packs, you're going to have to get lucky in the training variety packs. And if you're not doing that, well, best of luck to you. Because keep in mind, even if you play Super Bowls, even if you get to Super Bowls and win them, trophy packs, I've been pulling more 86s than I've pulled anything worth out of trophy packs. That's terrible. And it can't be that way, but once again, it is this year. And EA needs that spreadsheet because people are not going to be touching solo battles. Why? Because what's the point? But now, since, now solo battles is part of competitive pass, if you want to complete the competitive pass, at least do it in a quick fashion or whatever, you're going to have to play solo battles. Oh, look how many on our spreadsheet. Look how many people are playing solo battles now. Because we don't have a choice. Look how many people are buying our packs because we don't have a choice. We're not given that choice anymore. EA took that away from us because whoever wants to keep their job, period. And I hope whoever's in charge of them keeping their job doesn't just go based off of a spreadsheet. I hope they go based off of, well, what is the community think? What do the people buying your product and playing your product think of your product? What do people think when they see Madden 24? Out of the long list of Madden games we've put out, what are people going to rank Madden 24? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, I can rank Madden 24 close to what Madden 20 was. As sad as that is. Where we had punters at quarterback winning MCS live events. You know what I'm saying? It's to that point. But that's more so on that aspect. Because the sad fact of the matter is that they could put Weekend League back in the game. They could give us more rewards coin-wise. And they choose not to. Because if you guys go ahead and go over to the head-to-head, you guys will see that just in the MUT Champs, you go to leaderboards, it's still here. You still have the ranking system right here. I'm ranked veteran right now. I got 7 games won, 8 games played. Because realistically, I only get on this game to do my dailies. I just do them in MUT Champs, and I get it done whenever I can. But you have the ranking system right here. What's even worse is you guys are still having top 100. All you really need to do is add the reward system in. And y'all already had the reward system in. 25 wins to win $1 million. The system was already in there. And you can put it back because you've already taken it out. But it's a matter of choice. Why? Because EA will tell you that, oh, well, people were cheating. People were doing X, Y, and Z trying to win the mill or whatever the case is. That's not at the fault of the game mode. Weekend League isn't the problem. The rewards isn't the problem. Your ability to catch people cheating by DC glitching and stuff like that is the problem. So instead of fixing the problem, you're going to make people suffer by not earning coins and having to buy packs. To me, that's ass backwards to me. You should be fixing the problem. And to me, the problem should be very simple. Because when I get DC glitched out of games, sometimes I don't even see my opponent's top 3 before I somehow have a connection issue magically and I get kicked out and then I end up with a loss. Right? Very simple. If the game doesn't have one kickoff, the game needs a kickoff. And if it doesn't, because I've never glitched out of a kickoff, ever. Once the game starts, it starts and that's it. Any connection interruption or whatever the case is, 9 times out of 10 ends up in a desync error and nobody gets the win. Which, you know what? In a grand scheme of things, if it happens early on in the game, I'm fine with that. But getting random losses because I don't even load into the game, that's a problem. So if a game doesn't end up at least having one kickoff, starting kickoff, and you get DC out of the game or glitch out of the game, whatever, nobody gets a win. Nobody gets a loss. It should be that simple. Now, I don't know what programming you need to do or whatever the case is, but that should be a key point you should be hitting on when Madden 25 comes out, or whatever you're going to name the next Madden, because I know they already have a Madden 25 out for the anniversary or whatever. Whatever you're going to name the next Madden, that should be a key point that you should be talking about. That's my 2 cents on it. To me, this problem could be easily fixed by just adding Weekend League back into Madden. Stay competitive. Have a way of earning coins based on your skill level. That way, even if we don't have the means to buy packs, because not everybody has money to buy packs, and there's people that are no money spent. Some people just don't want to buy your packs but still want to be competitive. Their skill level would dictate if they can get a certain card, certain cards, plural. That should dictate that. If you can get high enough in Weekend League, you get enough coins, you should be able to buy whatever player you want off with. And there shouldn't be a problem. We won't have a problem. And even better, you can keep your season pass in. You can keep your competitive pass in. That's not even an issue. The issue is that there's not enough for us to compete with. There's not enough for us to want to play your game, to play your product, just based off of lucky packs, getting lucky with packs, XP, and 385k, and players that realistically aren't going to amount to shit within a few weeks. Tommy DeVito definitely doesn't amount to anything at all off rip, just on the fact that he's a 93. But next thing, gameplay. So I'm gonna make this quick and simple. I've already had talked about this in the past video. Gameplay, once again, there's a lot of things you can nitpick on with gameplay, but essentially what I think will make the game better, in my opinion, it's, you know, like I said, you can talk about the drop picks and the AKAs and the angry runs they got it. Once again, it ain't gonna change. They're not taking it out the game. It's just that simple. What definitely needs to change is O-line. I do not know who's in charge of the AI for the O-line, but whoever the higher ups are, EA, if this is a make or break year, and this is going to be for me right now, it's a break, that dude needs to be fired first up. You need to go right over to that dude's cubicle or whatever the hell he's got. Hey, pack your shit. Let's go. You definitely out. He needs to be the first one fired, because the fact that you can fix loop blitzing in this game, right? And you've had 2 failed attempts to fix a gap blitzing in this game. It's insane to me. It really is. Your AI, for whatever reason, 5 down linemen cannot pick up a 4-man rush. And I'm not even talking about like a 4 D lineman rush. 3 D linemen rushing, 1 blitzer, and 5 O linemen can't pick it up for nothing. They're out there. I'm my quarterback. I'm out here slide to the left, slide to the right, trying to figure out how to stop a 4-man rush. And my O-line is on a consistent basis just getting their salad tossed left and right all over the field. Like a chef is out there just tossing them up. Like, it is disgusting. And y'all can't fix it. So, with that, a little while back, once upon a time, EA had issues with zones. Couldn't figure it out. For the life of them, couldn't figure it out. They make the game and they couldn't figure out zones. What did EA decide to do? They said, you know what? We can't fix it. Here you go. Gave it to us. And gave us zone drops. Now, are zone drops perfect? No. Me personally, I think Cloud Flats should play more to the sidelines. They don't sometimes. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's a little nitpicky thing in comparison to my main problem that I have with the game. But either way, they gave us zone drops because they couldn't fix the main issues with zones. They put the game in our hands. I ask you to do the same thing with O-line. And it's it gets even better because the programming, me personally, for what I think, the programming is already halfway there. All you have to do is just implement it on the offensive side of the ball. On defense, I can quick adjust every single player on the team. All 11 players on my defense, I can quick adjust them to do just about anything within reason. I can quick adjust a D lineman to either be spied, blitz him. I can put him in a mid read. I can put an edge rusher to play a curl flag. I could put him in a mid read. I could put him into a spy also. Now once again, I can't put D tackle into a deep third. So everything is within reason. Same thing with safeties. I could put a safety to man coverage, play an outside third, play an inside third, play cloud flag, curl flag. I can do multiple things, but I can't put a left side safety to man up a receiver on the right side. You can't cross man, which is fine. It's within reason. O-line should be the same way. You should be able to quick adjust just like you are on offense. Just like you are on defense. You should be able to quick adjust your O-line on offense without a problem. And this way, you can take out the AI that you guys can't seem to fix for whatever reason. Take it completely out the game and give us control over the O-line. You can run it base if you want to. You can still slide your O-line left and right, whatever. You can still mic. But you should be able to click a button, right stick in, whatever, and bring up the icons for your O-line. 5 down linemen, 5 icons. If you're blocking a running back, icon pops up on him too. But we'll just keep it to the 5 down linemen just to keep it simple. Right? You click on whatever specific icons, since we're talking about 8-gap blitzing, I'll click on my left guard's icon. And then icons will pop up on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, it will be to the left side. You can't have your left guard pick up the right end. That's stupid. But whoever's in the tackle box on that left side, eligible to be picked up. Very simple. So this way, I can tell my left guard, hey, I don't need a Michael. I don't want a Michael. I want you to pick him up. Because I know he's blitzing. Whether the AI knows it or not, I know he's doing it. I have control. I'm telling him I want this guy picked up. And if he blitzes, he gets picked up. Now, if he spies him or whatever the case is, perfect. My opponent is, because he knows his blitzes are coming in, I'll just spy him or put him into a zone. I'm perfectly fine with that. Then you're just sitting 3. And I'm okay with that. But that's what I want. And the same thing should happen for loop blitzing. DB Fire was a popular blitz. And once again, sending 5, but yet somehow 5 down linemen can't pick up a 5-man blitz. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not no mathematician. But to me, 5 going against 5 there should be a helmet on a helmet everywhere on the field. But there isn't. Why? Because your system, your AI on the O-line can't figure it out. Give it to us. Let us control that. I want my left tackle picking up the corner that I know that's blitzing off that edge. Let my left guard pick up the left end coming off the edge. And obviously what you do on one side, you'll do to the other, obviously. But we'll just keep it to the left side because we already know you have to make the adjustment on the right side. Once I make this happen, once I put these adjustments in, easy animation, you'll see a double team happen on that left end. And as soon as the guard comes over and he picks up that left end, the left tackle immediately slides off, picks up the corner. Now, once again, you don't have to have a little bit of pocket presence because if you drop too far back, the corner should have a clear shot at you anyways. Because, you gotta give the old lineman to set the block. So you gotta step up into the pocket. I know that's a little weird for EA Sports having actually a good pocket, but you gotta step up into the pocket. Let the blocks line up how they're supposed to. And when you do that, you actually have a pocket to step up into. Now, regardless of it, people are going to say, oh, well, what about sheds? You know what? Realistically, I'm okay with sheds. I don't have a problem with sheds because it should happen. Where sheds should not happen is that a corner, I don't give a damn if it's Sherman. I don't care if it's Night Train Lane. I don't give a damn who it is on that corner blitzing. 100-pound, 200-pound at max corner should not be shedding a 300-plus O lineman. Ever. It should not happen. Now, if you step up into the pocket and that D tackle that's lined up in the center sheds, then you're fair game. Now, once again, to me, it should be simple. If he sheds left, okay, then slide right into the pocket. If he sheds right, okay, slide left. Let the blocks realign back up. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it all comes down to being able to control the aspect of your O-line. And that's what I want to see ultimately. Give the game to us. We're buying your packs, we're paying for your game, we're playing it. Let us control what we can control. I see it happen all the time in some of these blitzes. Where you have a user lined up over the center, sitting off 4 down lineman rush. User lines up on the center, and the center gets confused because, well, this guy's got to be blitzing. But you as a player, you know already he's not blitzing. He's doing this so he can cause whatever kind of confusion in the AI for the O-line so somebody could come in free. Let us control the O-line. I know he's not blitzing. I don't want my left guard, right guard, or my center getting confused by a user lining up over him when I already know he's not blitzing. So, let me control where I want my center to block. I want him to block this guy, whatever. I'll leave the middle butt naked open. If that user wants to rush through then he deserves it. He 110% deserves it then. But if he doesn't rush through, like I don't predict him to, then he shouldn't be an issue. And then that goes into play with, oh, well, Joker, how are we supposed to get blitzes in? How are we supposed to play defense if we can't blitz? Well, send more than what I'm blocking. If I'm blocking 6 and you are sending 6, you should get picked up every single bare minimum helmet on a helmet. Whether or not you get sheds or not, it's a whole different story. But you should have a helmet on a helmet. Nobody should be coming in free, period. Now, if you send 7 and I'm blocking 6, then somebody should be coming in free every single time. It's just that simple. But those are some key points, in my opinion, that definitely need to be harped on in this game. Okay? Whether or not a blitz gets picked up or whatever the case is, based on old linemen out here on this team, I think the best left guard in the game, right? Guy, all this crap, 97 strength, 92 awareness, that's ridiculous. How you have 92 awareness yet you can't pick up a A-gap blitz? 94 pass block, 96, 90, 95, 95, 94. All this crap, all this stuff on him. Can't pick up an A-gap blitz to save his life. I shouldn't have to slide left and slide right and do all this. I shouldn't have to do all that. I got 5 down linemen blocking, and the blitz is coming up to a left guard who ain't blocking nobody. Ain't blocking nobody. But he's, whatever reason, double teaming a tackle. Double teaming a D tackle. But in the game, I have an option to not only mic somebody, I have the option to double team somebody. Why is my left guard double teaming somebody and I didn't tell him to double team anybody? Why is he doing that on his own? And having an A gap come through free. So what's the point of having the option of double teaming in the game if they're just going to do it on their own anyways? What's the point of miking a player, which I've done multiple times, if the mic'd player isn't going to get picked up? What's the point? As far as my concern with this game, I'm at a 2. I'm at a 2 out of 5 with this game because it's just the same shit. I'm either running against angry runs players who are just spamming stretch because they have infinite stamina now, just spamming stretch, or running into somebody A-gap blitzing and can't pick it up. And it's not fun. And on top of that, if I'm not doing that, I'm just sitting here bored half the time. Because what am I competing for? What am I playing MUT Champs for? They're supposed to be the most comp mode you guys got in this game. And what is my time spent going to? 385K and some shit players that are not going to be on my team, and some dog shit packs that I'm only going to pull some 70s out of to quick sell for training, and then that training is going to be re-rolled into nothing, and then I don't have any value anywheres, and then I'm forced to buy packs. So I'm at a 2 out of 5. You guys let me know in the comment section below where you guys are at with this game, and also let me know if you guys agree with my 2 points as far as where I think EA Sports should take this game, at least for next year's Madden. Always next year. That should be EA's model. Not EA Sports is in the game. EA Sports, it's always next year. That should be their model now, because that's really what we depend on every year at this point. Hopefully, hey man, hopefully they get it right next year, man. Like, man, y'all let me know, and also let me know if you guys have any things you guys can see EA changing. Like realistic things. Once again, they're not taking out angry runs. They're not taking out AKAs. So don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't even bother putting that in the comments. Put like hopefully some realistic things that they can possibly change. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys drop some likes on the like button. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. It only takes 1 second. That being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright? Peace.